So, this story is about Shambhu and his mother, who are the main characters. Now, Shambhu's father was an actor, but his father has died recently. So, it is barely 6 months ago that he has lost his father. And of course, both mother and son experience the loss of the father very deeply, but they have a different approach towards handling their grief. So, if we look at Shambhu's mother, who has lost her husband, she has just gone into a shell. She does not want to talk about it. She is evasive. She does not probably want to confront the fact that her husband is no more. So when Shambhu's father's movie releases, because he's an actor, she refuses to go and watch the movie because she just cannot come to terms with the idea that she will be looking at her husband moving, talking, uh, acting, addressing people, connecting with the audience. So she just can't wrap her head around that. She can't come to terms with it. On the other hand, Shambhu, who is a little child, is excited. He's thrilled at the prospect of being able to see his father again, of being able to hear his father's voice or see his father move again. So for Shambhu, it is almost like his father coming back to life. And for his mother, the prospect is extremely painful. The very idea of going to the theater and watching a movie in which her husband has acted is extremely painful, and she just can't accept it. So, in fact, Shambhu, on the other hand, we see wants to keep revisiting his. So, we see there's a conflict in the approaches. Shambhu wants to keep revisiting his father's memory by watching his film, and his mother, on the other hand, wants to bury it. So, Shambhu, when the film eventually releases, in fact, initially his mother never thought that the film is going to release now that his father is dead. But the film releases, and Shambhu goes and watches his father's last movie. And there's a very touching scene between his father and a little girl who is almost like Shambhu, a little older perhaps than him. And the interaction between his father and the little girl reminds Shambhu of his interactions and the communications he would have, the conversations he would have with his father. And he's more deeply reminded of his relationship with his father when he watches the movie.